Hey, what's up, guys? Adam here from Local Boss, and I have got a very special guest. She's actually a personal friend of mine, which I think is testament to how much I believe in the program, because I've always thought that, when you create something, whether it's a product or you offer a service, if you're not confident enough to essentially, show it to your friends and have them use it, then you probably shouldn't be in business. So it really kind of is testament to me, the fact that I said, hey, Laura, you got to check this out. I think this will really help you. And that's how much I believe in it. And it really kind of comes across. And already, Laura has already got a result, which is really cool, which is why I wanted to bring her on to help inspire you. If you are, looking to start a business, or you're growing a business, just showing you that when you kind of focus on getting clients and sales, that things can happen even when you, never essentially sold this service before. It's a brand new service. You're just adding it on. If you focus on it, you can actually make it happen. So Laura, thank you so much for joining us.
No, thanks for having me.
Awesome. So yeah, what I want to do, Laura, is just kind of, have a chat with you about, I guess, your progress in the program. But before we kind of do that, why don't you kind of tell everyone watching, I guess what you were doing before Local Boss, or a little bit about your background.
Okay, so about last year, I started a business managing social media marketing and just doing literally across the board ads, everything. And it kind of, Local Boss came to me at a perfect time, because I was trying to learn how to expand my business and really make it grow, adding employees. And it was just seeming like it was becoming very challenging to expand to where I wanted to go. Ran across a Local Boss from Adam, and I fell in love with the potential that it has, and right away, started working on it on side of my just having 2 kids, having to work from home with 2 other businesses, and got my first client pretty fast, very fast.
I was going to say, how did you become aware of Local Boss? That's what I always ask everyone. But I think, did you see the ad? Is that how you kind of found out about it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah. Because I know you reached out to me. You must have seen the ads. Obviously, I'm kind of prolific with the Facebook and YouTube ads now as well. Yeah. What were kind of your hesitations or doubts, I guess, before kind of joining? What was kind of perhaps maybe stopping you, or if there were any?
I didn't have any doubts at all, actually, because I've been friends with you for a long time, and friends with your wife. So I got to see, as you built this program, as it progressed on the side of watching Kelly's business grow. So for me, there was nothing. I saw how it grew. I saw how you kind of left your other business, and something was happening. So whatever it was, I knew I wanted to be a part of it. So it was an easy decision, for me. And I watched the video, and I just fell in love with what it was, and just knew what I was doing. Although it's great and needed, it didn't give me enough time to be with my kids and my family. I was working a lot. So I'm excited for this to really take off.
Awesome. How long have you actually been in the program for? How long has it been?
About a month.
About a month?
Yeah.
Cool. And so what have you done in the last kind of 30 days then? What have you kind of implemented, or what have kind of been your results so far?
So I built my Local Boss business at night. Basically, after all my jobs were done, kids are asleep, I went through all the videos, and finally started to get to emailing people. Once I started emailing, by my first round of emails, I actually got 5 people replied back. I had 3 calls set up. All 3 calls went to the second call, and then one of them signed up.
Awesome. So you're actually closing at 33%. That's good. That's crazy, huh? And how much is the monthly contract for your first client?
$22.50.
$22.50. Awesome. So that's $22.50. That's potentially an extra $27,000 a year. That's nice. Keep that going. As long as we keep at least one client at that level, even if that client kind of drops off after a few months, as long, if you just imagine if a client dropped off every 3 months, right? Which is about the average retention in this kind of business, I find, and you kind of do different things and different niches and different clients at different levels will have different retention rates. But let's just say 3 months. You only have to, enroll one client every 3 months, right? To get an extra 27,000 a year. That's it. One client every 3 months. If you enroll one client every month, that's an extra 81,000 a year. Just at that level, just one client a month. So if you do, work the nights exactly like you've been doing right now, and just get one client, you will add an extra 81,000 at that level. Now we know that one client a month is just the beginning. As you know, you just started doing it. You've only had 3 conversations. If we can have 30 conversations, now we're looking at multiples, and then we're looking at, huge numbers. We're looking at, 81,000 a month. You know what I mean? Now we're looking at bigger numbers. Yeah. And that's what it comes down to. It's just where you're at right now. For you, it's just a matter of volume, more, make more offers. People, I consult a lot of businesses. Obviously, I have the students in the program, but I also have some higher level businesses as well. Companies that do, 6 figures a month, multiple 7 figures a year. I help them with their marketing, their sales process, and advertising. I do consulting with them. And whenever they say to me, Adam, I want to grow this year, like I'm having conversations with them now about growing this year. They say, what should we do? And really, the simple answer is to make more offers. That's it. So it's like, how can we get our message in front of more people, make more offers? By doing that, we'll make more money. It's just math at the end of the day. And for you right now, the position you're in, you're doing it, it's actually incredible how you just, landed that client part-time with everything else you got going. I got, 2 beautiful children, and a business as well. So for you to kind of add that in, I think that's amazing. And just testament, it's just testament really to focus when you focus on the stuff you need to focus on, which is what I was talking about, which has been amazing as well. So what's what's next on the horizon for you then? What's the plan now for 2019?
So my goal is, I would love to, my goal is for 2019 is to actually make 25 grand a month by using the Local Boss program.
Yeah.
It is the way that we broke it down with your goal system. It is of course going to be a lot of work, but I think that it's totally doable with your system. And a lot of it for me is I really felt like just believing in you and everybody else's results made it so much easier for me to just get on the phone and really, and it wasn't even like a sell. I know that you had like the sales call, but it's not. I really just felt confident in what you were doing and what you taught us, and everybody else around really having their success and seeing it and say, hey, their success is my success. We're on the same journey together, and we're all here to help each other. So it became very easy for me to feel confident in doing all these calls and selling these people and getting them to sign on, because it's not just me, and this is not just my first client. I think there's probably altogether in your system maybe 200 people who altogether have gathered clients. So I felt like their success is my success.
Awesome. Yeah, I love that, and that's what I love about the having the group as well. Everyone feels like they're on the same journey, which is why I kind of do these kind of groups. So that's awesome. You said that. Cool. Well, you're doing amazing. I think 2019 is easily going to be your biggest year. You've proven the concept. You've already landed your first client. Now it's just a matter of doing more of the same thing. That's really what it's about. More emails, more calls, more niches, and expanding out. And if you just keep doing that, then you'll absolutely crush it. And especially if you find what I call a blue ocean, which is a niche which is like not many other people are in.
Right.
That's when you go to like 6 figures a month. When you find those blue oceans, I think, because then it just becomes, you send an email out and like everyone is like wanting to speak with you. And it's like, wow, what just happened? So for you, I think the 2019 is to find a couple of blue oceans for yourself. And if you do that, you'll be literally making more money you've ever made in your life, and life will be amazing. And I want to be part of that journey. I'm excited to help you as well. But before we go, what would you say to anyone who's on the fence about joining the program, who have any concerns or doubts or fears?
The way that I kind of look at things is, what was it that you were doing that has the ability to give you these type of results? Whether if it was building a business, you're working a 9 to 5, is that really going to give you like the life and the freedom that you want, or even just the chance at it? So you can kind of do any type of job, and it's not going to say, hey, I can do this from home. I could do this on side of my other business and have the opportunity to make an extra, even if it's 1,000, up to 20,000 a month. What are you doing that is giving you that opportunity? And I think just because of the fact that this has the ability to do it, whether if you know that for certain or not, by doing it yourself, you could see that. And I don't think you have that opportunity in most 9 to 5s or most people who built their business. It took me, I still, in my first business, we took off pretty fast, but this was faster.
That's a really good point we just said there. And it's like, I think a lot of people are so attached to the outcome that they're like, if it doesn't happen, then I don't want to do it or whatever. Or they put so much pressure on themselves for that. And they don't have much patience, you know?
Right. But in your 9 to 5, if you're like, if you were to make an extra $500 in your 9 to 5, what do you have to do to make that money? Like, reality, to make an extra $500 in your current job is hard. Your boss is not going to give you that money. Yeah. Maybe they'll give you a bonus, but what did you have to do? How many hours did you have to put in to get that bonus? And I'd rather put it up to myself and put in those hours and say, like, let me figure that out. So I think I figured that out.
No, that's a really great point as well. Like you said, it's about giving yourself the opportunity for success. At least have your foot in the door and have the opportunity, because, life is short, right? Life is long and life is short at the same time, It's long enough you want to treat people well and be nice to people, but it's short enough where, opportunities come and go. And before you know it, it's too late, right? So, I commend anyone and commend you for taking the opportunity for what, when it's available, making it happen, and then, landing a client. And I think 2019 is going to be huge for you, Laura.
Thank you. I'm excited for our next call.
Yes, absolutely. In the new year. Hey, thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate it. And I'll speak to you soon. Okay.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Take care.